Are there any players out there that you've seen that you feel like could have the right mix of talent, skill, drive, determination, luck to be able to someday pass this record for you?
His name is not easy money and Slim Reaper for no reason.
LeBron James just dropped a prediction that shook the whole NBA world. The King didn't pick Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, or Luka Doncic. He straight up said Kevin Durant is the one who could break his all-time scoring crown. This wasn't some random comment. This was LeBron making a calculated move that says way more than people think.
His ability to shoot the three ball, shoot the mid-range, get to the paint, but also shoot 85, 90 from the free throw line. Those are key ingredients, but the most important is about being available on the floor.
The timing is wild because LeBron's recent behavior and those cryptic messages he's been throwing around make this moment feel even louder. We're diving into why he picked KD over everybody else and what this really means for the NBA's future. When reporters asked who could really chase the scoring throne, LeBron didn't hesitate. He said, Kevin Durant comes to mind first. That confidence hits different, especially because he low-key skipped past Stephen Curry, even with their history and Curry's crazy scoring power.
Durant in his bag. And the crowd is on their feet. I mean, he's from PG County.
LeBron broke it down. KD can hit threes, kill the mid-range, get to the paint, and knock down around 85 to 90% from the line. But the key piece, being available on the floor. That line right there is a real message about durability, something people keep questioning about other stars. And the numbers? KD sits at 14th all-time with 11,281 fewer points than LeBron, but in 419 fewer games. That efficiency is exactly what made LeBron speak up.
How impressive has LeBron's longevity been, and how much longer do you really think he'll stick around the league and play?
I mean, we've seen MJ when he was with the Wizards, and he put up 20. That was impressive.
Yeah. At 40? Yeah.
LeBron James straight up snubbed Steph Curry, and this wasn't some accident. This was on purpose. When LeBron was asked who could one day pass his scoring record, he didn't even bring up Curry, even though Steph is one of the coldest scorers ever and might play longer than most stars. It gets even crazier when you remember they just won Olympic gold together, built real chemistry, and showed nothing but respect on and off the court. But the moment legacy talk came up, LeBron picked someone totally different. And that choice spoke loud. Here's what LeBron might be thinking. Curry depends heavily on deep threes, and that style can get shaky as a career stretches out.
I love me some Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter in the history of basketball.
Meanwhile, KD is a pure bucket from everywhere. Mid-range, rim, threes, free throws. His whole scoring bag ages smoother. But there's a deeper layer behind this take. Right now, LeBron has 37,965 career points, while Durant sits at 26,684. LeBron is 38, KD is 34. And even though the age gap is small, LeBron has been way healthier than Durant. That makes this prediction even louder because KD's injury history changes everything.
The 7th seed is going to the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers' hopes of banner number 18 still alive.
If LeBron walked away today, KD would still need 11,545 points, about 423 games at his career average. That's around 5 to 6 full seasons of elite production. And the real question is whether Durant's body can handle that grind. Here's the wild part. LeBron isn't retiring anytime soon. He keeps stacking points, which makes KD's climb even tougher. LeBron already sits at 38,390 career points and counting, and every extra game he plays pushes Durant's target higher. This whole prediction lines up perfectly with LeBron's usual pattern. Every time in his career, LeBron publicly praises a star from another team. Something bigger usually sits behind the scenes. Think back. Before the Lakers landed Anthony Davis, LeBron was hyping him heavy. Same with Chris Bosh before Miami came together.
But I think even you would admit there's things about Kevin's game you wish you had.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the most smoothest, most efficient scorers maybe we've ever had. Like, is there anyone that can do it at every level?
Not to the capacity he's done it. And I was reading a stat earlier, the fact that he hasn't. I don't want to speak like you're not here, but you're so great. I like to do it sometimes.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
He hasn't shot under 50% since like 2012. And in a league that doesn't talk about efficiency enough, because I'm one of those efficiency guys.
LeBron, throughout his entire NBA career, has shown that if things do not go his way, he will pull a Jimmy Butler and there will be no joy in his basketball game.
Timing matters. LeBron's recent cryptic Instagram story with Anthony Davis, paired with him showing big love to Durant, makes it feel like he's lining up pieces for something major. Is this recruiting, legacy strategy, or just his version of basketball honesty? There's also that Miami talk floating around. Stories about LeBron's moves, his comments on international leagues, and the way he always builds teams like he's thinking 3 steps ahead. This KD prediction might be part of a way bigger chess plan. Durant is sitting 15th all-time with 35,881 points, and nobody doubts his pure scoring skills. He's been one of the most gifted scorers ever, but the real question is his longevity and health. He's a 5. Durant's whole career has been legendary dominance mixed with serious injuries. The Achilles tear, the other setbacks, and the physical intensity of his style raise real questions about him staying elite deep into his late 30s. Stay with it.
He won an MVP. He led them to their first finals. He's going to make the Hall of Fame.
Kevin Durant is a legend of the game. One of the 3 players that we are celebrating yesterday, I called him the trifecta.
Durant goes down holding his leg. Durant even said, "I never really thought of it," when talking about becoming the all-time scoring king. And that mindset might actually hurt him. LeBron's obsession with chasing records kept him locked in, motivated, and healthy for years. But while LeBron keeps pointing at Durant, the real dangers to his scoring crown might be the guys he didn't mention. Jason Tatum is just 25 and already dropping 25 plus a night. Luka Doncic is 24, putting up historic numbers nightly. These younger stars have way longer runways and might stay healthier over time. LeBron leaving those names out is serious. Either he doesn't see them as real threats, or he's being strategic about who he decides to hype up in public. And knowing LeBron's track record with calculated statements, the strategic option makes way more sense.
Outside of the Heat organization, Chris Bosh probably the most undervalued piece of that big 3. What do you think he showed this evening?
He was big time. Every shot, every defensive play, every defensive rebound, his energy and his effort, we missed him.
There's also the big elephant in the room. LeBron is close to passing Kobe Bryant for the most missed field goals ever, needing only 5 more. Longevity records always come with both highs and lows. LeBron choosing Durant over the younger guys shows his whole basketball mindset. He's rocking with proven versatility, elite efficiency, and consistent production instead of raw potential and youth. This lines up perfectly with how LeBron has always built teams. He picks established stars, not developing talent. And those international league rumors floating around add even more heat to this story. If LeBron is seriously looking at options outside the NBA, his public praise for certain players might be strategic positioning for future business moves or partnerships.
Both Bron and Anthony Davis posted the same Instagram story at the same time. Becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes.
Then there's the Anthony Davis angle. His recent cryptic interactions with LeBron mixed with this sudden Durant praise make it feel like LeBron is juggling multiple relationships and long-term plans at the same time. Analysts are split on LeBron's take. Some say it's valid because Durant is insanely efficient and still has years left to score. Others highlight KD's injury history and the almost impossible math of catching someone who's still adding to the record. They admit Durant can score with any Hall of Fame talent, but doing it for several more seasons while LeBron keeps playing makes the challenge nearly impossible. Most agree KD is the closest thing to a threat, but the timing just doesn't favor him.
5-level scorer.
He's a walking bucket.
Yeah. Just a rhythm thing. I'm trying to count the seconds that he takes to make his moves. When does he make them?
I mean, he's Kevin Durant.
LeBron's prediction feels more like respect than reality. Every time LeBron speaks publicly, it hits multiple targets. This KD shout-out could be about keeping good energy with a possible future teammate, showing respect to quiet critics about his own record chase, or planting seeds for future business plays. And those Miami whispers popping up in reports keep adding fuel to that idea.
Ibaka trying to stay with Durant, knocks it away, and Durant's limping. Durant goes down holding his leg. Ibaka goes up and is fouled down the other end.
This whole situation gets even more interesting if LeBron is really weighing different paths for his future. Publicly showing love to Durant keeps every door open and every relationship warm. But there's also the chance this is just straight basketball talk with no secret agendas. LeBron has always been a true student of the game, and his praise for Durant might simply reflect his honest view of who the purest scorers are in today's league. LeBron hyping Durant while ignoring Curry and the younger stars sends a loud message across the NBA. It creates a clear picture of who LeBron sees as elite and who he believes can make real history.
Kevin, first, congratulations on scoring 30,000 points. Just what that feeling was like to be able to put yourself among guys named Kobe, MJ, Dirk, LeBron, Kareem, Mailman, those 7, and now you've joined that group.
Man, it's a true honor to be in the same category as those players who helped shape the game and push the game forward. And that's always been my goal, is to get the most out of myself every day and the most out of my career. And so to be mentioned with those guys means I'm doing something right with myself.
For Curry, being left out despite their recent Olympic success might hit deep because his camp has always cared about respect and recognition, and a public snub like this could easily shift their vibe moving forward. For younger guys like Tatum and Luka, not being mentioned might spark motivation. Both have shown they take slights personally and turn them into fuel for even stronger performances. Looking at this in the most objective way, Durant's chances of catching LeBron are slim, not impossible, but extremely tough. He'd have to stay healthy and keep scoring at an elite level deep into his late 30s, something very few players have ever done.
Is he playing? I didn't know he was playing. No, I just think that, we play in different eras. He's an unbelievable player. He's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. I know it's a natural tendency to compare eras to eras, and it's going to continue to happen. I'm a fan of his. I love watching him play. But it's, as you can see, our league is starting to expand on very talented players, and I think he's made his mark. He will continue to do so over a period of time. But when you start the comparisons, I think it is what it is.
The truth is, Durant would need over 15,000 more points to pass whatever number LeBron ends with. And if LeBron plays another 2 or 3 seasons at this level, the most realistic outcome is his record stays untouched for decades, unless future rule changes or new scoring environments shake up the league. The three-point revolution already changed scoring in a huge way, and all of this sits inside LeBron's bigger mission, managing his legacy as he sits at 39 years old. He's clearly thinking about how history will remember him and how his relationships with other great players shape that story. The fact he chose to praise a peer instead of a younger rising star shows he's more focused on locking in bonds with his own generation rather than passing the spotlight to the next wave. That move matches everything he's done in the later years of his career. And we can't ignore the business angle either. LeBron's life after basketball will be full of ventures, partnerships, and big opportunities.
I want my legacy to be that all my teammates and the people that played against me know I played the game the right way, and I competed at a high level. I never cheated the game. I never cheated the game. I never cheated the process. But for me, off the floor, I think me having my own school in my hometown, me inspiring kids all over the world, being active in politics at times or social justice and things that goes on in regular life, those are the things that I hope people talk about as well, because those are things that last forever.
Keeping strong relationships with elite players like Durant only helps those future plays. His shout out to KD will go down as either smart basketball insight or strategic relationship management. With the math stacked against Durant, it's probably more about strategy than prediction. The real story isn't whether Durant can break the record. It's what LeBron's choice says about his mindset, his connections, and how he's shaping his final chapter. Fans get a rare look into how elite players view each other and how they communicate respect, strategy, and positioning in the league's hierarchy. It's tough to picture anyone catching the king, but LeBron clearly believes one current star might have a shot. His choice of Kevin Durant over Stephen Curry and the younger generation tells us way more about LeBron's mindset than Durant's real chances. This whole prediction works on multiple levels. It shows LeBron giving real respect to a peer, keeping key relationships tight, and proving he understands exactly what a complete scorer looks like. Whether Durant actually gets close to the record almost doesn't matter. The real message is that LeBron is still calculated with every word he puts out there. This Durant shout-out is just another moment of the king playing chess, while everybody else is playing checkers. If you enjoyed this breakdown, I'd truly appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share the video. It honestly helps the channel more than you know. Every click, every share, every comment pushes these stories to more NBA fans, and it means a lot. Thank you for rocking with the channel. More wild NBA moments are on the way.